Hi, hello, it's Lily. Welcome back to my tiny little corner of the internet. If you can't tell by this and the way my voice sounds, I have just woken up about half hour ago. Now that it's summertime and school is out, I am working full-time as a receptionist at a law firm. So I thought it would be fun if today you got ready with me and I kind of told you a little bit about what a casual day in my life is like. As much as I would love to do a day in my life video, the stuff that I handle day to day is very sensitive because of confidentiality laws. So, so first I wash my face with the CeraVe Daily Face Wash. This is what it looks like, this lovely green bottle. And then I put on the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. And then I used to use the CeraVe Morning Moisturizer, which had SPF in it, but I ran out of that. A few years ago, you could probably hear my tummy growling. A few years ago, can I speak, please? My sister gave me this. It's sunscreen. It's SPF Rodent Fields. It's the Recharge, Protect, and Blur Broad Spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen. I really don't know a whole lot about it. I just know that it's sunscreen. She handed it to me and was like, here, put this on your face before you put on makeup. And I was like, okay, awesome. Now I go in with the e.l.f. Power Grip. I don't do a whole lot of makeup for work. By a whole lot, I don't mean a full face. Usually I just kind of feel it out day to day. Then after that, I like to go in with the Limic Lotion, the L'Oreal. Sometimes I like to blend this with a brush. Sometimes I like to do it with my hands. You gotta put some on the neck as well. We like our neck and face to be the same color. Then we're gonna go with the Wet n Wild Incognito Concealer. All day full coverage, which is great. It does do a good job with coverage. I don't know what shade this is. Fair. Everything of mine is in the shade Fair. I just put a little bit here to cover up how tired I am. And I cover up blemishes because that's what we all do. And sometimes I'm lazy and I use my fingers instead of a beauty blender, but there are lots of people who do this anyway, so usually what it looks like when I get to the office, there's not a whole lot of people there. So I'll kind of get everything ready for everyone. I'll make sure the copiers have enough paper in them. I will blow off the walkway up to the door just in case. We have these trees, they have little, sometimes if it's been raining or if the dew has poured over it over the night, then those things can be slick and we just don't want people slipping and falling. So I'll use the leaf blower and blow that off. But just things like that, I'll get everything ready for everyone because that's my job, is to make everyone's lives easier. So now I'm going to go in with just a little bit of this e.l.f. Halo Glow contour. Just a little bit. I don't want a whole lot. And I'm going to use the same brush that I just used. Hope that's okay. I just do this so I have a little bit of color and dimension to my face, but I don't, unless I'm going full glam, I don't like a whole lot. Usually the looks that I go for on a day-to-day basis when I'm going to the office are just very subtle, just kind of like enhancing natural beauty as opposed to full glam, which is like super mega enhancing natural beauty. This is just kind of presentable pretty much, so that way if I have a client walk through the door, I don't look dead. Now, the yin to the contour yang, we're going with some blush. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow blush, and I don't know what shade this is. I try not to go in with a lot of this. It's not as strong as like Rare Beauty, but it's another one of those blushes, in my opinion, that you have to be careful with. And I put a little bit on my nose, just like a tiny bit. And sometimes I'll stop here and I'll put on some powder and rock and roll with this look because I look like I'm human. So now I'm going in with the Airspun Loose Face Powder. This is kind of what I use to set. I say set loosely because I don't think I set the way that you're supposed to. I just kind of do that. And sometimes I'll blend it in, sometimes I'll leave it there to sit like I'm baking. My face gets really oily, so I try to beat it by going in with powder. Putting powder on after I put on all these glowy products is very counterintuitive and I shouldn't do it, but I don't like to look oily. I like to look glowy, I don't like to look oily. Okay, now eyebrows, because I'm a ginger and I am a ginger who was blessed with eyebrows that are visible and eyelashes that are visible naturally, but still I like to shape them up a little bit. My eyeliner pencil is out, so for the last this last week, I've had to get creative. I'm gonna use this Great Lash Clear Mascara, and this will be my gel. But this isn't me getting creative. I've always done this, so thought there was no sense in buying eyebrow gel when this works about as well. And I'm still learning with my eyebrows. Like, I'm still learning what shape looks good and how much product to put in them and stuff, because I've only just started doing my eyebrows here fairly recently. Sometimes if I want to, I'll go in and put eyeshadow as my filler, but I don't think I'm gonna do that today. I really just, when I'm doing my makeup in the morning, I kind of just feel out the vibe for the day. Normally for mascara, I use the Telescopic Lift mascara if I'm gonna do mascara, but I get the waterproof one so that way it doesn't smudge. But when they say waterproof, they mean waterproof. It's nighttime and I'm trying to get my makeup off and I've got micellar water on my little cotton pad. It takes a minute of scrubbing. That creates a little bit of a mental block when I'm like, okay, it's time to take off my makeup, and I know that it's gonna be a hot minute and I can't just go in there and do it quickly and then go to bed. So today I'm gonna use Maybelline's The Falsies. This one is also the waterproof, but the micellar water takes it off fairly easily. I'm sorry if I keep looking up. I've been doing this the whole video, I'm sure. I'm looking in my mirror. I've got you propped up on my mirror. And this one is almost out, so it probably won't be the best outcome, but it gives me a little something. So with working as a receptionist, my duties usually look like, what you'd expect. I answer the phone, I file stuff, I mail stuff out, all the usual suspects. A lot of the time I will deal with real estate, whether that be handling post-closing stuff, or that's really what my main thing is I deal with post-closing stuff. Sometimes they will have me draft up letters that'd be like, hey, we're about to close this file. If you need anything else, please contact us, those kind of letters. Those are mainly the ones I write, and of course, like cover letters for mail. I keep everything stocked up, like I was just talking about. Like, I keep the copier stocked, I keep the kitchen stocked with stuff, I keep the supply closet stocked with stuff. Like, we had our big monthly supply order come in yesterday, so I put away all that stuff, and it's like pens, paper, legal pads. Now I'm going in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow highlighter. I don't know, this is champagne. Okay, I found the shades now. My blush is the shade Rose You Slay. Rose You Slay. My contour is medium/tan. I don't use a whole lot of highlighter, just because, like I said, this is a very subtle look. My main job, since I'm an assistant, is really just to be at everyone's beck and call, and it's fun. I enjoy my job. My work environment is amazing. I could not have asked for a better office environment. They're the nicest people ever. They're so open to helping you learn, and I'm very grateful that I get to spend all day, every day there with them. That pretty much now concludes my makeup look. I'll probably go in with some Aquaphor, maybe some Vaseline, depending on whatever I have in my bag. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that you even clicked, and there's a little bit of insight about my job and what I do day to day. So I hope you enjoyed our little yap session, and I'll see you next week. Remember that Jesus loves you.